Well, Bubble family, I have a new rant. Um, this is actually about my yesterday's rant when I talked about this particular reporter, Samantha Brick, I think her name was. And I have to apologise to you two also, because what I should have done was I should have read the original article, and I didn't. I read that article and then I went and clicked on the comments, and it was really more about my outrage in regards to the comments, because I thought and felt that it was very unjustified and very unnecessary, regardless whether you agree with her article or not. However, a few of you pointed out in the comments that her original article is quite attacking against other women. So I should have done my due diligence. I did not. So this is my fault. So I went and read the original article. Well, wow. Now, I want to say, I am all for women empowerment, female empowerment. I am all for someone loving themselves and looking at their flaws, looking at all of these things, and just, do you know what? Loving who they are as a person. I am all for sisterhood, supporting other women. I'm all for supporting men, anyone, no matter who you are. I am all for supporting and championing you and creating you to feel that you are amazing, no matter what is going on for you. And this woman clearly has that in spades. And you know what? That side of it, okay, good for you. If that's how you want to be, if you absolutely believe that you are amazing and you're beautiful and all of these things, then good for you. However, wow. Where I draw the line is where she starts to then critique other women. And I am so sorry, because I really should have looked at this first, and I should not then have used her as an example. I just saw the second article and I thought there was a bit of clickbait, but it was more about the comments. And I still stand by that. But my rant is why? Why did she have to feel that to come on and talk about herself, fine. But to do that, you've got to put other women down. Other women are threatened by her. Other women are not as attractive as her. I mean, all of these might be factually true, but it comes across condescending. It comes across arrogant. And like I say, this is not about somebody loving who they are and appreciating who they are and absolutely believing they are beautiful and attractive. But when especially when it's women, you want a woman to kind of feel that you get it, you're on their side. It's, that, I would never dream of putting another woman down for her looks or for her character, or, well, actually for anything. Behaviour, yes, if you behave badly, absolutely you should get called out on that. But yeah, she comes across very arrogant, actually, and I want to say narcissistic. And one of the things I did pick up on in my last video was that she was called a narcissist. So obviously I critiqued that. But actually, looking at this, I'm not saying she is, but she comes across like that. And it's not endearing. And of course, for the most part, the people that are on here, the people that I work with and how I work, even if I still wouldn't go online and attack her. I still wouldn't, regardless of how I feel. I'm not attacking her here. I'm pointing out that this is how she's coming across. And I can see why some people have got upset by it, because it's one thing to have this feeling of self-importance, this feeling of, I am this person, but she's gone online and she's gone on social, like on as a reporter, and done this article, and it could have been worded so much better. Now, I don't know whether or not that the article was written word for word, verbatim in how she said it, or whether they kind of twisted it a little bit. I don't know. But this really is a rant about, if you love yourself, there is nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But look at how you come across. You know, look at, and it's not so much about I don't care what people think, because I kind of get that feeling. She doesn't care what people think. However, why? Why do you feel that coming on, doing this article and saying those things, for what? Because, you know, what do you gain from that? You know, yes, okay, you love who you are, and it's and like I say, good on you. But what do you gain from going on and almost attacking other women? See, that to me does smack of insecurity, that she felt the need to do that, because she could have worded this in such a different way that would have come across as female empowerment. Like, women would have been like, yeah, go you, well done you. You know, maybe I could take a leaf out of that book. But all she's done is created women to actually not like her very much. And actually, a lot of the comments were men as well, you know. So, like I say, I stand by the comments. I don't feel it's necessary to attack somebody, but I also feel that I needed to apologise to you guys for putting in a rant about, and I hadn't done my due diligence. I hadn't looked at the original article. And the original article, like I say, I'm all for her bigging herself up, and but she doesn't need to do it in a way that she kind of attacks other women. And to me, that goes against sisterhood. It goes against feminism. It goes against all of those things. To create yourself to feel better, you don't need to put somebody else down. We are all in this together. You know, we should all be boosting each other, lifting each other up. You know, when one of us feels really crap about ourselves, it's like, you know, like I read in the comments, you know, someone comes in and writes a comment about they feel really bad today. Someone will come in and go, do you know what? You know, I get how you feel, and I know this must be really hard. And that's what this is creating here. So she didn't need to do it the way she did. She really didn't. And it's sad that she felt the need to do that. So yeah, so that's my kind of sort of rant apology today. Maybe I'm ranting at myself for not doing my job properly. But you know what? I'm human. I make mistakes, but I own them. So I hope you are forgiving of my mistake. So anyway, as always, rant over. I love you all, and I will speak to you in the next video. Mwah. Bye, Bubble family.